Let's go to Edo State. Now, Monday Okpebolo, who is the candidate of the APC in this election, is now being supported by Philip Shaibu. We saw Philip Shaibu joining the APC and bowing down before you. Now, how comfortable is that for you? And then secondly, the allegation that you also seem to have subtle sympathy for Asue Ighodalo, the candidate of the PDP. Just your comment on Edo State politics. Let's leave President Tinubu, you worry about his own issues. Yes, Edo State.
Edo politics. Asue Ighodalo is not electable. Right now, he fraudulently, according to the Federal High Court, manipulated and disobeyed the constitution of the PDP. He violated the electoral law and the electoral act, and that the primary that produced him was done in clear breach of the law and constitution. So as we speak, he's not a candidate. Number two, Asue Ighodalo cannot even speak the language of people of Ewohimi, where my late wife come from. Asue Ighodalo is not electable. Nigeria don't want double-breasted consultant transaction expert with one hand in the pocket. They have never been identified. He said he was chairman of Alagodaro. What was the achievement of Alagodaro? Other than spending billions of naira in consultancy. He is not electable. He does not understand the people. He doesn't know Edo State. He can't speak the language of his own village. Even the day he went to announce himself, he carried an interpreter to speak to his own villagers. When he finished, he went to Benin. He didn't sleep in his village because local people in his view are all witches and wizards, typical of some segment of the elite. A man like that can't govern. How can my dear friend Ruben, you know I can never sit on the fence. Asue is not electable. I cannot support him to do what? Asue is a worse version. All the people say they are technocrat. Let them remain in consultancy and do some transaction, whether they are lawful or unlawful. He managed a bank that is in business with Edo State. We have to investigate how much he has made it in consultancy between Edo State government and his own private company, including where he chairs some bank, whether he was a chairman or not.
Mr. Chairman, please fact-check yourself as regards the court judgment. You talked about the court judgment. Fact-check yourself. I think appeal court has reversed.
in Abuja
yes,
actually upheld
his judgment. So fact-check yourself, Senator.
I think it's important to put truth
out there.
The court
it's not the Federal High Court.
No, you are not correct. You are not current. You are not current.
Okay.
What was before the Court of Appeal? There are several cases, right? One has to do with the one filed by Philip Shaibu. That one, the court said, Philip Shaibu has no jurisdiction because he did not participate in the former convention without going into the merit. Even yesterday, the issue of whether or not he forged his his registration card with INEC. INEC has said the card is paraded was not issued by them.
Senator
Shomole, excuse me.
What ruling were you referring to then? Because we need to ensure that it's facts we're speaking. What ruling did you refer to? The one that says he forged or he's not the candidate?
Yeah, he has gone on appeal.
What ruling
when that declaration was made, he said, excuse me, I don't know, I didn't come here to discuss
so
that, I know that as of today, Asue is fine. Wait, I'm not going to bother myself about this appeal.
All right.
What is important? What is important is this. What is important is this. Don't let us waste time on this thing. If he thinks he did have a case, he shouldn't have filed appeal. He filed appeal with the Court of Appeal yesterday or yesterday. We have certified true copy signed by the judge. He has the right of appeal, but he knows that he lost that, he exercised the right and the Court of Appeal rejected it. They are now headed to Supreme Court. And pray for him because we don't want shortcut. We want to defeat him so that he understands that the Edo people are wiser now.
Senator.
Last time they use ethnicity, they use all kind of thing. This are the kind. Now let me go to the issue of Shaibu. Because you asked me two questions. I with respect, allow me to answer the issue of Shaibu. Now you say you saw Shaibu kneel down before me in public. I did ask him to kneel down. He said he's a prodigal son, and that is biblical. Who am I to stop him? Now, a father must have a large heart. We have welcomed him back into the APC family. It is not about whether he disrespected me. He did things that I will never have approved of, and I spoke so in another channel. I'm not going to repeat it today. So I am not going to now get myself detained by the fact that one of my children misbehaved. I have forgiven him. I have forgiven him, and I hope he has also learned his lesson. But you don't throw everything away. If I don't forgive him, how can I ask God to forgive me? I am a Catholic. One of the prayers I say every day, this morning, is that, Father, forgive me my trespasses as I forgive those who trespass against me.
The Lord's Prayer.
In the Catholic doctrine, you are not entitled to seek forgiveness if you yourself you are not capable of forgiving those who wrong you.
Okay,
so I have forgiven him. And somebody asked me, can I trust his future loyalty? I said, that's a matter of time. For now, forgiveness is the name of the game. And I have forgiven.
Okay.
And I hope we will never do so, whether in our party or any other party. That's right.
On that note, thank you very much, Comrade Senator Adams Oshiomhole, for joining us today on the